5. That's the 3rd ton that's gone off. It's time for me to get up for my training run. First injury of the day. I've caught my finger in the buckle of my water belt. Made it bleed. Okay, so ready to head out. It's bang on 6 o'clock and ready to face the world. Well, about half an hour in now. It's the first 3 miles covered. Pretty much all on main road. A lot of traffic considering the time of morning on a weekend. But I'm very bright, as you might be able to see. Maybe all you can see is my light. No. But it's not a bad morning. I'll put this off now. Maybe you can see a bit more. The moon's still really bright. It's under a tree here. And you can see the dawn coming on the horizon. Down a very quiet lane now. It's a lane I've not run down before, so it's all new territory for me as well. And I'll check back in a little bit later in the dawn. See you later. Well, just about an hour in now, and that's 6 miles, just under 6 miles done. Turned off the bigger lane that I was on. I'm now looking for the canal. I've never been this way before, but according to Google Earth, it's down here somewhere. Hopefully I'll find it in a minute. It's been a beautiful dawn. I love running through the dawn, seeing the night disappear and the daylight arrive. As you can see, it's a pretty nice morning. It looks like a bridge or something down here. Hopefully this is it. Bingo. Not a bad life, is it? Running through Wixle Moss, and there's just a cacophony of geese. Thousands and thousands of geese. You can hear them from miles off, coming towards you, and then you hear them for miles as they go away from you. It's really quite surreal. It's a nice straight stretch. The ground doesn't look it, but it's a little bit uneven, which is good because it works the sides of your legs, not just the front. Now that I've got the camera out to film the geese, they've all buggered off. Typical. I don't know if you can see it on that screen. There's like a swampy, well, it looks like a lake, but it doesn't look anything more than a couple of feet deep because I can see birds standing in it. I hope it's captured it there, but there's loads of them. Oh, there's some more geese down there. I've reached a bit of the canal where it branches off. That way is towards Llangollen and Ellesmere, where I'm going. That way runs down to a place called Preece, and that's where I've just come from, down by Whitchurch. And a really cool square house, looks like it's made out of Lego. And that's an hour and a half in, so it's time for my breakfast. Well, it's about 20 past 8. I've been running for 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I've done about 12 and a half miles. It's boggy here. Still going down the canal. Been on the canal for about 9 miles now. It's a beautiful environment to run in. A little bit uneven underfoot, a little bit slippy, a little bit muddy. But really good. Good fun, much better than roads. Much less painful than roads. I'm about 2 miles from Ellesmere. In Ellesmere, I'll stop and have a break. So I walk past the mere and have a bit more of my breakfast. I've left the mosses behind and the fens behind. I'm in the North Shropshire Lakelands now. Some beautiful big meres around by Ellesmere. Can't really see them through the trees over there. There's another one down here I'll video. Knackered after that. So it is coming up on 9 o'clock and I am shy of 15 and a half miles in. I've left the canal behind, left the lakes behind. I'm back on solid pavement. Pros and cons to this. Con obviously is there's no give, which causes a bit of pain through your ankles, shins, knees, hips. Oh, it says wobble, hips, which is not good. Which is why I chose this route, most of it off the road, make it much easier on the joints and the muscles. But the good side is, because of the distances I've got to train, I've got to stay injury free. I'm not running up any hills, I'm not doing any speed work, so every hill I get to walk up, and obviously there aren't many of those on the canal. So I'm on the lanes now. I've got my first hill. It's not very steep, but it's steep enough after 15 and a half miles for me to walk up. Probably another 6.5, 7 to go and I'll be in. I'm already looking forward to that ice bath and a really hot cup of tea. Well, it's 10 to 10, about 3 hours 50 minutes in, and I've done about 20 and a half miles. I'm not far from home now. I'm going to add a little bit of a loop on because I want to make it up to 22 before I call it a day. I'm not far. Back on the main road, which I don't like. A bit too much traffic. Oh my god, this last mile, it's really tough. I've done 21 miles. Water's empty. That finished about 3.5 miles ago. I'm feeling dehydrated. My legs are killing me. I'm absolutely exhausted. And I'm actually, it's a psychological killer because I'm running away from home. But I'm turning real soon. Well, that's it. 22 miles done in 4 hours and 9 minutes. Next stop, a drink and an ice bath. I guess you'll have to take my word for it. How mainly cold that is. I'll keep this on my legs now with the plug in until it's over my knees. That is freezing.